What up guys, Drifter here, back at it again with another video, and today we're doing something slightly different. So as Hot Wheels collectors, there comes a time where you just look at a car and you think to yourself like, hey, maybe you don't like the car anymore, so you sell it off away. Or sometimes you just need some extra little cash, so you put it on Craigslist or eBay or Amazon to get yourself some money, just to have some dinner or something. I don't know, it depends on you. But sometimes, just sometimes, when you do sell the car, you regret selling it. So today, I'm gonna share my experience and share with you guys 5 cars I regret selling. So number 5 on my list is the blue Nissan Skyline GTR R34 from the mainline. It's a pretty simple car, and I think I've stated enough times, I'm not really a big JDM fan. I do like JDM cars, but damn, this R34, it's a pretty cool looking car. It's simple, it has real light tempos, nice spoiler. Everything about it was pretty nice. The reason why I sold it is I just started collecting sort of for like a few months, and my cousin gave it to me because he heard I collect Hot Wheels cars. So I sold it off for $6 or $7, which earned me some pretty good money. But it turns out it's actually worth more than it is, probably $12, $13, $14 loose. If it's carded, maybe even more than that. So yeah, I do regret selling it, but it's still not bad. If I wanted to, I can just buy it back from someone at a slightly higher price. Number 4 on my list is the Ford GT40, and here is where I cheat a little bit. Well, I didn't really sell off this car. In fact, I actually lost it. I remember getting it when I was a kid back in the Philippines, and I bought the car. The car was pretty freaking cool. But what happened is as a kid, you know, you want to play with the car. So while swimming in the sea, I decided to bring the car with me. I knew that it'll rust, but I don't know, I'm a kid, so I just did whatever the hell I wanted to. And of course, surprise surprise, there was a big wave and I let go of the car, and it's never seen again. Pretty sad moment right there. This casting might be easy to acquire, maybe easier than the R34, but in terms of emotion, I really did feel sad losing that car in the sea. Hopefully, maybe one day some other person or kid will find it in Philippines or while swimming. Who knows? Time will tell. Up next on my list is the black Ford Fiesta. Alright, seems normal. No. It's a black Ford Fiesta with the can block livery. So there you go. Here is the car, and I sold it for... Okay, I sold it for $10. I traded it for a Italian Job Morris Mini from the Entertainment, which is around $12 to $15. But wow, I think this Morris Mini is pretty worthless because damn, this Ford Fiesta is going for $20, $25, or even $30 Singapore dollars right now, and I do regret selling it. And the funny thing is, and when I was a kid, there was a dump bin with 20 or 30 Ford Fiesta can block cars in it. I guess back then when eBay and Amazon wasn't prominent yet, there wasn't any scalping. Scalpers didn't really exist because they couldn't resell off these cars. So yeah, back then it was so easy to find these good cars like this can block Ford Fiesta, and the only one I had, it's gone now. I sold it away because I'm pretty stupid. When I was a kid, I didn't do research and check the price of the car when I sold it off. So yeah, better not make that mistake again. Number 2 on my list is a Ferrari 575 GTC. From that name alone, it's already quite bad, no matter from what series it is. But let me tell you, this 575 GTC I sold is from the Ferrari Racer series. Yeah, I feel like slapping myself. And yes, this is what it looks like. It's a pretty cool looking car. I love that car as a kid. It has some scratches on it because I played with it a lot on my tracks and whatnot. And the only reason why I sold it off is because I knew it was valuable. I know that it was more than for those who don't know, a Hot Wheels car mainline for Singapore dollars. I sold it off for 8 Singapore dollars. I was like, I'm selling it more than retail price, so I'm earning money. Nope, well, it turns out right now that 575 GTC can go for up to 50 Singapore dollars. So yes, I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, throughout this whole list I keep repeating myself, but I sold off a 575 GTC Ferrari Racer car, and I regret selling it, of course. But of course it gets worse, because on to number one. Oh. For my number 1 car, the car I regret the most selling. You've seen it on the thumbnail already. It's the red Koenigsegg Agera R. I don't know how to pronounce it. From the Need for Speed Entertainment series. So of course it's not a surprise because you've already seen it in the thumbnail. But this is where things gets a bit face palmy, you know, the kind of thing, because the price. Alright, the price. Right now in Singapore, it's going for around 70 to 80 or maybe in some instances 100 Singapore dollars. How much did they sell it for? How much did drifters sell it for?
$16.
I sold $100 car for $16. God dang it, God. Oh my. So it really is a big regret for me to sell that car. And of course, I know some of you are thinking, Drifter, I thought you said before that you shouldn't care about the value of the cars you collect. And that's true. I stand by my words. Don't collect for the value what you collect. But it's really hard to ignore that I sold the car. It's really hard to ignore the fact that I sold a $100 car for 16 Singapore dollars. And alright, even if the price, even if we're not talking about the price, the Koenigsegg Agera R, it's a very nice casting, although I really hate the enlarged rear wheel. So yeah, it kind of sucks. I sold it off last time to a little kid. I guess he's probably happy now that he owns the Agera R. Well, I guess it's alright. So yes, I might look perfect in this YouTube channel, you know, in front of you guys, like, oh, look at this, I'm a smart dude with opinions and whatnot, but I've done lots of mistakes in the past. So those were the 5 cars I regret selling. But I want to hear from you guys. You guys know I love reading your comments, but this one will be interesting for me. What is one car you guys regret selling? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Please really share me in the comments below. I read every single comment. I give them thumbs up, I heart them and whatnot. So be sure to tell me in the comments below one car you regret selling. So that's it guys for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed cringing at the cars I sold off. But anyways, if you guys missed out my previous video, click right here or another random video right over here. Don't forget to subscribe to both of my channels and make sure you do your research before selling off your cars. Well, that's it. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.